Ladies and gentlemen, Coinbase, Tether, two behemoths within the crypto world, will eventually go bankrupt. Unfortunately, I don't want that to take place, but the writing is on the wall. They're essentially a Ponzi scheme, and I'll explain that within this segment. I know that a lot of my viewers aren't really into Bitcoin or crypto, and they're more into the stock market. Well, this is a political channel, so H.A. Goodman, my main channel, this channel is really about politics, current events, my analysis on, what's taking place in the news. The Durham Probe Special Counsel, to check the segment prior to this one. I have a stock market crash channel. That is below in the pinned comment. I have a Bitcoin crash to 10,000 or below channel. That is below in the pinned comment as well. However, this is also a political issue, and I'll get to that in a moment. I'll explain why Tether, a behemoth within a stable coin, will go the way of Terra Luna. So one was backed by an algorithm. This is allegedly backed by cash, which it isn't. It does not have the funds to survive a massive withdrawal of billions upon billions of dollars. Now, it dipped below 95 cents, or it went as low as 95 cents last week from about $7 billion in withdrawals. They have 70 plus billion in market cap. They're supposed to have the equivalent in terms of actual cash. They only have about 2.9% of their reserves in actual cash. They have been lying to people about the reserves. And also people that there hasn't been an actual audit or a true audit of the company. This is the crypto version of Enron. Coinbase will eventually, once Tether becomes Terra and Luna, and eventually goes way below 95 cents to 1 cent. Unfortunately, I don't say that because I want that to happen. Coinbase will eventually also go bankrupt. It actually told people that Motley Fool, Coinbase customers' crypto could be at risk if it goes bankrupt. Well, why? Because essentially it's a Ponzi scheme. Essentially. Tether more so than Coinbase. Coinbase warns it could take users' crypto in bankruptcy. Well, why would it's supposed to be an exchange? Why would an exchange take your money? Think about that for a second. It essentially works as a Ponzi scheme. It only survives. Coinbase should survive whether they have nobody investing. They theoretically should survive whether they have nobody investing or very few people investing in crypto or the whole world investing in crypto like right now. But that's another story. If the Dow, the S&P 500, the NASDAQ are all going to descend a lot further down. Hit subscribe to this channel. I have the receipts in the description. I stated in September of 2021. Now, in September of 2021, I said, on this channel, H.A. Goodman, there's going to be a devastating stock market crash. That video is in the description section, also in the pinned comment. In the middle of, in late September of 2021, I started the stock market crash channel. That first segment is there. In September also, late September of 2021, I said crypto and Bitcoin is going to crash. And in January of 2022, I said that Bitcoin's going to get to below 10,000. So I'm not jumping on the bandwagon here. I've been telling everyone this. And it's not like these segments are not very popular on this channel. That's why I started a stock market crash channel and a Bitcoin crash channel. Because whether Bitcoin tanks to 10,000 or below, or the stock market continues to descend, and that's going to happen, unfortunately, both are going to happen, but both have exacerbated the other's demise. I want to read you this. So hit subscribe to this channel, hit subscribe to the stock market crash channel, hit subscribe to the Bitcoin crash to 10,000 or below channel. The links are below in the pinned comment. Please watch the playlist of where I have over 36 videos telling you in the past 8 months that we're going to experience exactly what we're experiencing. If you want to become a member of this channel, please go ahead and do so. If you want to support this channel long term, my Patreon is below in the pinned comment. And the best thing you can do is word of mouth. If you know anybody, friends, family who've invested in cryptocurrencies, give them this segment, but also please have them subscribe to the Bitcoin crash to 10,000 or below channel and the stock market crash channel below in the pinned comment and the description. Ladies and gentlemen, CNBC, investors withdraw over $7 billion from Tether, raising fresh fears about stablecoin backing. Tether's circulating supply, the so-called stablecoin dipped below its intended $1 peg. It's not pegged to anything. It's not pegged to anything. The so-called stablecoin is meant to always be worth $1. But on Thursday, its price slipped as low as 95 cents. It's not pegged to anything. Let's assume that if the market cap is $76 billion, okay, they need to, if they're truly pegged to $1, have $76 billion in cash, not treasury, not cash equivalents, actual cash. Okay, they also lend money to the tune of billions of dollars, and they use the price of Bitcoin to engage in banking. When the price of Bitcoin, banking services, essentially, they're like the central bank of the crypto world. They're a place where people park their money. I don't know why. Makes no sense to me. And you probably, if you're watching this, you probably think I'm like nuts or whatever. I've been called H.A. Fudman. Okay, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. But I'm not like, I don't want this to happen. I think that I respect people who invest in Bitcoin. They're visionaries, and I appreciate the ideology and the philosophy, but it's not living up to the ideology or the philosophy, the principles, or the concepts. Bitcoin, crypto is supposed to be about freedom. It's not about freedom. It's becoming a Bernie Madoff, Enron type of Ponzi scheme, shady, fake accounting, rackets. There's no such thing as a stable coin, okay? Aside from an actual fiat like coin, like an actual coin, like a 25 cent coin, okay? Other than that, see, the thing is, just in terms of philosophy and the concept behind it, you want to do away with fiat, but you're backing a stable coin with fiat. It makes no sense from a philosophical perspective. It's part of an overall, I hate to say it, racket. You can't say with Terra crashing, well, that's an algorithm, but this is backed by what, 2.9% cash, and it already went below 95 cents. I don't even have to be clairvoyant or Nostradamus to tell you it's not going to be around much longer. It already went below $1. It already went to 95 cents, and that was with $7 billion in people taking their money away. So you have one of the executives, we have redeemed $7 billion in 48 hours without the blink of an eye. That's not true. It went below 95. It went to 95 cents. How many institutions can do the same? We can keep going if the market wants. We have all the liquidity to handle the big redemptions and pay all one-to-one. Yes, Tether is fully backed. It's not fully backed. This is not accurate. This is not accurate at all. It's not fully backed by cash. It's not fully backed by cash. And for a stable coin to be one-to-one, it would need to be, if the market cap is 70 plus billion, it would have to have 70 plus billion dollars in cash. Okay? And so that's not the case, especially when people are utilizing it as a place to park or store money while they're trading volatile cryptocurrencies with the belief that, well, this stable coin is not volatile and I'll have my money there. But Terra Luna already showed you there is no such thing as a stable coin. All of these coins, and that's another reason why Coinbase is going to go bankrupt. Almost every other cryptocurrency aside from Ethereum and Bitcoin will cease to exist, unfortunately. And I don't want that to happen, but I'm just saying, like, that's what's going to take place. Now, you have the S&P in bear market territory, and we're going into a recession, so the S&P 500 dipped into bear market territory. Stocks rally out of bear market territory, but end lower for a seventh week. Tell me where on the horizon, like, tell me how things will get better for the economy. It's only going to, unfortunately, get worse. The Dow is going to easily get to 25,000. And you're looking at Bitcoin below 10,000. Ethereum will be a fraction of what it is now. and all the other cryptocurrencies are going to go cease to exist. Tether will go way below the $1 peg. It's not even a peg because it's not pegged to actual cash. And Coinbase locking out users and going and having class action lawsuits, getting hacked, God forbid, losing a lot of money this quarter or in the latest earnings report. That unfortunately is going to lose a lot of money. And I'm doing these unfortunately, Coinbase and Tether are going to go bankrupt. That's not even, this is like when they're telling you that they're going to take crypto, they're telling you that you're going to take your crypto when it goes bankrupt. Again, I don't if every person at Coinbase or Tether or the average crypto investor knows a lot more than I do about cryptocurrencies, about Bitcoin, about Ethereum. From a macroeconomic perspective, I say this with all humility, I perhaps know more than they do. From a macroeconomic perspective, from a bird's eye view, this thing, it's the Titanic about to hit the iceberg. Okay, and Terra Luna and the class action lawsuits and the fact that they lied Tether about the cash reserves and all of these things are kind of showing you like the writing's on the wall. See, Bernie Madoff was actually investigated in 2006. The SEC almost sent him to jail, but didn't check to see if he actually had the securities. They just checked to see if he had an account where his securities were held. They said, oh, he has the account, but the account had no securities or didn't have the stocks or the investments that warranted the billions upon billions that he claimed to have under assets. Anyway, give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe to this channel right now. It's essentially, most of crypto is essentially a Ponzi scheme. Coinbase and Tether are relying on new investors to ensure their current investors can operate within those companies. That's not how these things should run, especially as an exchange or a quote-unquote stablecoin. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe to this channel right now. Go to the Bitcoin crash to 10,000 or below channel and the stock market crash channel right now. I'll have a Durham probe update in about 1 hour on this channel.